We are making a easy slow cook meal. You can use chicken or tofu. So I'm in a different kitchen. I moved. So I just got my butter here in the pan, and I'm just getting it nice and warm. I'm gonna add a whole onion in. So I'm just gonna saute this a little bit with my spices. Just because when I'm still cooking, I like to saute a bit, and then it brings out the spices. So I'm just going to put just a bit in there of each. So I'm just going to get all the spices and the onion sizzling. Redoing this recipe because I previously had a video for it and it wasn't the best video. So I'm just redoing it. I'm going to delete that video. So I got 1 block of tofu. You can use the 2 chicken breasts if you like. I'm just using tofu because I had a bunch. I'm just going to use, and then I'm going to use it up. So I just cut the, I just cooked the onions just a little bit just to get them sauteing. You don't want to cook them too much because then you add in your protein. So I'm just gonna cook this just a little bit, not too much, because I'm gonna slow cook it. So if you are using chicken, then you're gonna cook it a lot more than just a tad. So we'll just get this sizzling a little bit. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a mixture here. So I'm gonna add 1 can of creamed chicken. I might have to add another one, I'm not sure. I'm just going to add the 1. That might be enough. I'm just going to add this a bit together. I'm going to add in my mushrooms with this. So I'm just using 2 cans of sliced mushrooms. I'm just going to make my little mixture here. And then I'm going to add in 2 cups of peas. Yeah, 2 cups of peas. And I just use frozen peas. Just frozen is easier and faster to deal with sometimes than fresh. But if you do have fresh mushrooms, you can just use fresh mushrooms. These are a bit frozen, but that's okay. I'll mix it together. So I'm going to make this mixture, and then I'm going to put it into the slow cooker. So you can do this in the morning and put it on in the morning on low, and it'll just simmer all day, which is nice. I just don't know what it would be if it was on high. I'm not sure. Maybe half the time I guess you put on high, I'm not really quite sure, but we'll just say low. So I'm just going to mix all this mixture together. I got my slow cooker here. This actually is so old it goes onto a metal little plate thing. It's an old slow cooker. So I'm just using my father-in-law's slow cooker. So just pour all the mixture in here. You can also, when this is done, you can also cook up some rice if you want with it, or you can cook it with any noodles on the side. So there you go. So the mixture system here with your mushrooms and your meat, and you can just mix it all together, and then you just put this on low all day in the slow cooker.